Imagination, not intelligence, made us human. Terry Pratchett was an English author of fantasy and fiction, as well as a humanist philosopher and brilliant comedic writer. He lived from 1948 to 2015 and became one of the UK's most successful authors, being knighted in 2009 for services to literature and sold over 60 million books worldwide, translated into 30 different languages. He is best known for his Discworld series, whimsical fantasy novels filled with colorful characters and ridiculous but heartfelt plots, all set in a world where the planet is flat, among other things. Much human ingenuity has gone into finding the ultimate before. The current state of knowledge can be summarized thus: in the beginning, there was nothing, which exploded. In a distant and second-hand set of dimensions, in an astral plane that was never meant to fly, the curling mists waver and part. See, great Atun the turtle comes, swimming slowly through the interstellar gulf, hydrogen frost on his ponderous limbs, his huge and ancient shell pocked with meteor craters. In a brain bigger than a city, with geological slowness, he thinks only of the weight. Most of the weight is of course accounted for by the 4 giant elephants, upon whose broad and star-tanned shoulders the disk of the world rests. The stories we tell about the world, where it came from, where it is going, is a deeply rooted aspect of ourselves, in a way we don't ponder enough. Pratchett played with this element of our place in this cosmic adventure, and made his characters so big, and yet so small, in the way we feel when we glimpse at the night sky. The arena I write in is circular, no corners allowed. When I think I might die without seeing 1/100th of all there is to see, it makes me feel, well, humble, I suppose, and very angry, of course. The presence of one seeking the truth is infinitely to be preferred to the presence of those who think they've found it. Who would not rather be a rising ape than a falling angel? All things strive. The universe had a definite tendency towards awareness. Words in the heart cannot be taken. Goodness is about what you do, not who you pray to. But who could cheat fate? No one. Yet everyone tries. Just because you can explain it doesn't mean it's not still a miracle. Some stories end, but old stories go on. Stories of imagination tend to upset those without one. Through his mastery of turn of phrase, Pratchett blended serious philosophical questions with jokes about wizards, barbarians, and dragons. Fantasy is an exercise bicycle for the mind. It might not take you anywhere, but it tones up the muscles that can. What is a fantasy map but a space beyond which there be dragons? Either dragons should exist completely or fail to exist at all. A dragon only half existing was worse than the extremes. The enemy is not troll, nor is it dwarf, but it is the baleful, the malign, the cowardly. the vessels of hatred, those who do a bad thing and call it good. The problem with mercenaries is that they need to be paid to start fighting, and unless you are very lucky, you end up paying them even more to stop. Some pirates achieved immortality by great deeds of cruelty or daring do. Some achieved immortality by amassing great wealth, but the captain had long ago decided that he would, on the whole, prefer to achieve immortality by not dying. The Empire likes people who stay where it puts them. First thoughts are the everyday thoughts. Everyone has those. Second thoughts are the thoughts you think about the way you think. People who enjoy thinking have those. Third thoughts are the thoughts that watch the world and think all by themselves. They are rare and often troublesome. Listening to them is part of witchcraft. Magic never dies. It merely fades away. Pratchett's thoughts are big thoughts, hard questions, but questions that struck at truth in a way that lets the reader feel at ease, since it was so often wrapped in humor, and the attitude that it's often better to face the world with a light heart, because meaning is found, but it can also be made. Coming back to where you started is not the same as never leaving. Falling isn't so bad, you know. It's only the landing that hurts. The trouble with having an open mind, of course, is that people will insist on coming along and trying to put things in it. I believe in freedom. Not many people do, although they will of course protest otherwise. And no practical definition of freedom would be complete without the freedom to take the consequences. Indeed, it is the freedom upon which all the others are based. Money is all you can think about when all you have is a price. Evil begins when you begin to treat people as things. Coffee is only a way of stealing time that should by rights belong to your older self. If you trust in yourself and believe in your dreams and follow your star, you will still get beaten by people who spent their time working hard and learning things and weren't so lazy. Can't we do anything about it? No. Then I don't see the sense in panicking. Don't put your trust in revolutions. They always come around again. Build a man a fire, and he will be warm for a day. Set a man on fire, and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. Marriage is always made up of two people who are prepared to swear that only the other one snores. The phrase, "someone ought to do something," was not by itself a helpful one. No one is finally dead until the ripples they cause in the world die away, until the clock wound up winds down, until the wine she made has finished its ferment, until the crop they planted is harvested. The span of someone's life is only the core of their actual existence.
Human beings make life so interesting. Do you know that in a universe so full of wonders, they have managed to invent boredom. People's whole lives do pass in front of their eyes before they die. The process is called living. Would you like a prawn?
I was first introduced to Terry Pratchett's work through The Color of Magic. My father's job had brought us overseas. I went to an international school 45 minutes away, which meant most of my friends tended to be just as far. Since I could not drive myself, I was often on my own, with nowhere to go. So I traveled through books. Terry Pratchett's Discworld novels offered such a rich place to go on an adventure. And even better, they were filled with characters so genuine they felt familiar. An amazing example being Death himself, a surprisingly empathetic and warm character. And perhaps most notable about Pratchett's work, which I recognized at the time but did not have the words for, is how his writing displayed an underlying worldview where people are fundamentally decent despite their foolishness. A mindset, like a kind of magic, that might just help summon a better world it imagines.